Aries, hoping that you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're one of my amazing subscribers, thank you for being here. And even if you're not, thank you. And you can also go ahead and become one. Just hit the button, hit subscribe. It's free. Get your energy moving throughout the channel. Also, if you want, sorry, still getting over this bronchitis, whatever the heck it's been. But if you'd like to connect with me on Instagram, you can find me there, Amaranth Tarot. You can find Amaranth Tarot as well on Facebook. Got a page going, starting to upload crystals and meditation trees and all that good stuff into my shop if anyone's interested. Beautiful. First card you guys have out. Please note these are general readings. They will not resonate for everyone, so take what does and leave the rest, because not all Aries will be going through the same thing. So if it doesn't resonate, just leave the messages for those who do need to hear it, okay? Okay. 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 So, what I'm seeing for you, Aries, is the situation would be the Seven of Raphael, which is akin to the Seven of Cups. Okay? Somebody could be daydreaming, or they're not seeing things clearly at this point in time. They could be a little stuck in illusions or wishful thinking. There needs to be a decision of some sort that has to be made, and I feel like whatever the decision is, whoever is making it, either you or someone that you're dealing with, they have to be clear on what it is that they want and then take the action to do so. Someone also may need to detoxify a little bit, because it's possible they've been indulging a little too much, partying a little too much, and because of that they're not seeing things clearly, especially if they've been drinking lots or, you know, smoking a little too much, that kind of thing. And it might be you, Aries, because I see a lot of socialization here in your energy. It's like a lot of celebration, hanging out with friends. There could have been a lot of happy announcements, or, you know, just all around spending a lot of time socializing, right? But that Seven of Cups, it's like kind of, it may be clouding your judgment a little bit, is possible. Doesn't have to be, but again, it could be the other person, which has the Six of Michael, which is the Six of Swords. So the situation is that there's a lot of options to choose from, or multiple possibilities open at this point in time. Maybe there's just so many choices or so many things going on at once that it's possible either you or someone else, or even both, are very overwhelmed at this point in time and unable to focus properly. So basically this card asks that the amount of things being taken on are limited a little bit, like to a manageable amount, because then that way it'll be good to see things clearly and get things back under control, because there's no sense or point, for that matter, agreeing to things if someone can't give them the time and the energy that they deserve. Something about being realistic about what a person can commit to. And what I'm saying here is it could be to do with love, or it could be to do with a work situation, maybe furthering education. But again, somebody needs to be cognizant here of what it is that they are committing to, because they may be indulging in wishful thinking or fantasies or living in a dream world, right? A decision needs to be made, but it's very important that whoever's making it has to realistically look at where they are. The proactive steps need to be taken, right, to make sure that a situation is made better rather than just fantasizing about how someone wants it to be, right? Because the imagination is a wonderful tool to help envision, but it'll never happen unless someone takes that action. And so for you, of course, there's that beautiful Three of Cups energy. But like I was saying, maybe you graduated. It's possible. And maybe you're thinking about going into further study, like possibly university or taking on something else. But there's something that has had you quite engaged with others at this point in time. It's about reunions or parties, gatherings, indulging, maybe even some festivals or festivities. Could be a wedding that you'd gone to or an engagement party of some sort. Maybe that's what it's about. Maybe there's some kind of engagement that's being offered. But again, you know, it can also signify someone from the past coming back. The person or the external energy to you is the Six of Swords. They've been going through a bit of a rough time, whoever it is that you've been dealing with, especially mentally. Okay? They could be very mentally exhausted at this point in time, but whatever it is, they definitely are leaving rough waters and moving into calmer waters. Perhaps they're healing over something, or they're trying to progress because it's about progressing and moving on or moving forward. It's a card of overcoming hardship or healing something, finding relief, if you will, finding stability so that they can expect the problems in their lives at least to settle down for a little while, and then things will be easier to deal with. But then again, it can also represent escaping or running away from problems. So maybe this is the person who's been indulging a lot. For reasons not sure just yet, but this card also represents travel as well, and traveling overseas or going on holiday. Maybe somebody's just feeling lethargic and deflated after coming through this tough time. You know, it's that calm after the storm. But it's also a card of intuition or inner guidance and, you know, listening to spirit guides. The advice here is the Ace of Raphael, or something you don't see. There's new love here, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and deep lasting spiritual insights. So maybe if you've been waiting to hear from somebody, Aries, or you were hoping that somebody was going to come back into your life, it's very possible that this person is going to do so after they've gone through whatever it is they've gone through. Yeah, because look at that. There was the Five of Wands, so there was some conflict. Whatever the conflict was, it's about external pressures, different wants, different needs, and being pushy about it. So someone felt a lot of pressure from being pushed. Okay? But now it's like there's kind of this inner conflict as well. See, this is showing up in your energy when I clarified it. But let's keep going. Tell me more about this Three of Raphael, please. Although I was looking at the Six of Cups, so, or sorry, the Six of Swords, so that could have been their energy too. Let's keep going. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Okay, you're not wanting something to end here. You've avoided a near miss. So if you're hoping that this person is going to come back after a row of some sort or after some kind of disagreement, it looks like they're going to. This person may have just gone off on a bender for a little while to just not think about things, but now they're going to be making this decision. What is this decision? This decision is about whether or not they can commit and get into a proper connection. So I feel like this is definitely to do with love, because this is the Knight of Cups. And maybe this person just doesn't know if they can commit at this point in time. Maybe they do have some travel coming up, or maybe they just have so much on the go that they can't make the time for a relationship. That could have made them very moody. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio, because you got Scorpio there too. Doesn't have to be, but it looks as though this person could have been very moody, and the reason why is just because they've had too much going on, and I don't think they were very clear on what it was that they wanted. What you don't see, or what the advice is, that Ace of Raphael, definitely self-love, being good and deciding what you want, but what you don't see coming is communication. There is going to be communication, and things are going to pick up. If you're worrying about whether or not you're going to find somebody else, if, say, it doesn't work out with the person that you're dealing with, you will. New love is going to be coming in, and it's going to come in fast. All right? So the possible outcome here is the Page of Ariel, which is also the Page of Pentacles. And it's speaking of an excellent opportunity being offered to you. Okay, so whether that be scholarships maybe, or a new job or something, there's something in the works here, but also this could be messages that are coming in. So this person may want to get back together with you, but whether or not they're able to commit in the way that you want them to is a whole other ballgame. Now keep in mind, energies could be vice versa. Maybe they're wanting you to commit and you've just got too much going on. Okay? But nonetheless, somebody's going to be coming back in. There we go. Coming back in to manifest. They're trying to manifest this connection again. Okay? Because I see them facing over here. I feel like they don't want things to end either. Or maybe you don't want things to end. But again, I just don't know if you guys are fully clear on what it is that you want from each other. So there it is. The good news is that a decision is going to be made, but it's going to have to be one made from using your head, not your heart. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like you got to look at all the situations. Say if it's going to be a long distance relationship, is it possible to continue? Is it too hard, especially with all the travel restrictions? Is it weighing too heavy on your emotions? Or are you committed to someone and you've got a whole bunch of other options around you for love, right? Because here's this new love and quite a few messages I'm seeing. So someone's got to make a decision and be very clear. Be very clear about what it is that they want. Okay? So I feel like that decision is going to be made, which is good. All right, you guys, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again so soon. Bye.